David Tlale is notorious for some of the most over-the-top fashion experiments. Arguably Africa's most celebrated fashion designer and a regular on some of the biggest fashion weeks in Milan, Paris, and of course, New York. Last night was his coming out party. David Tlale's ready-to-wear collection is now available in retail.
I think it's about time that he launched this, and I mean, launching it at Michelangelo Towers as well. I mean, it's like big ups. Eh?
South Africa's who's who in the fashion industry came to witness this bold step. Retail is the most effective way to access a sometimes abstract and unattainable world of high-level couture.
I believe it's time, and people have been longing for this day whereby they will come and buy David Tlale for whatever it is, for the drama, for the simplicity of it, and I think the universe and God has just allowed it and made it happen tonight.
African Fashion International's Dr. Precious Molloy believes entrepreneurship will be the industry's saving grace.
Creative people are not necessarily business orientated. So what we've done at Africa Fashion Week was to bring in projects like Fast Track. We've also partnered with a lot of people that can give designers business support, and they are now beginning to see that they need to turn their craft into a commercial business and really run them as a business, because it's no use having the creativity when you cannot really turn it into a flourishing business enterprise. So I'm very proud actually to see David opening his store today, and I really want to see South Africans supporting our own because they've got fantastic product.
But as far as trends go, it seems David Tlale has never put a foot wrong. His reputation for being at the cutting edge is well known.
In the next 18 months, it's not going to be a pretty sight. So retail is going to be difficult. So, on the one hand, you're going to see much more sort of toned down, austere kind of high street trends. In David's favor is that when it's austere, you need a bit of refreshment and you need a bit of light relief. And David has the drama and that very dramatic handwriting, as we call it in the fashion industry, to be able to give those people those items that you want to just kind of break out and do it.
Together with the international accolades and success, David also enjoys a growing clientele on his home continent.
My Africa footprint started I think in 2004, after I've won the El New Talent, whereby I showcased in Nigeria, I've showcased in Tanzania. I've got a huge crowd in Angola that is loving David Tlale at this moment. We've just showcased 2 months ago. We're going back in October in Angola to take on Angola by storm. I believe we as Africans, we are fashion lovers. We know fashion. We know what works for our bodies. And I think it's time that we bring it to the people. And guess what? Do it in the continent first before you take on the world.
Johannesburg's well-heeled jet set gave the collective nod of approval.
In terms of the industry and the fashion and business of fashion, more importantly, I think this step is actually quite brave for David as well. But over and above that, I think it shows other designers that it is possible. I mean, he's sitting right here just above Gucci and all the other stores. So in terms of the business, the industry, it's quite a good move. It's inspiring for most people.
It's now accessible. I think before it was just that one piece that you had to wear and you had to be really brave. Now I can just get a few gems here and there, put it together what I already have and make something work.